Ahoy, Skipper. How are we faring on these fine seas?
Skipper? No, I'm the captain.
Ooh, yikes. Yeah, sorry, but you're not. I've decided that I am the captain.
No way. I called dibs on being captain since way back before we even got control of the ship.
Did you? Not sure if I was there for that. Either way, though, I'm the one with the captain's hat, and hats speak for themselves.
Hats mean nothing. I have the binoculars, and even little kids know binoculars are much more important to being a captain than hats are.
That's some of the most ridiculous cap I've ever heard. I hang out with kids all the time, mostly through Joe, and they never even mention binoculars.
You want to prove that? Let's go find some kids right now and, actually forget that for a second. What on earth am I hearing?
Classic baby Barry. Always trying to distract from an argument when he realizes he's lost.
No, seriously, is that the demo from your musical playing over the ship's speakers?
Yeah, they were playing Bizak earlier, but then it switched to Lana Del Rey, so naturally I had to grab the aux and put on something good.
You sure you're not just trying to increase your Spotify listens so you can shop it to producers?
Have you never heard of killing two birds with one stone? Plus, I was in charge of calming down the passengers or something, and nothing will calm them down faster than my beautiful voice.
Geez, the passengers sure are freaking out.
It's probably this weird song. What anime is this even from?
It's not from an anime, it's the Act 1 finale to Donald's musical.
There's music outside of anime? I've never heard of that.
Can you fellas hear the Act 1 finale of Trump the Musical playing too? Or do I need to get back on Thorazine?
How do you know about Trump the musical, old man? It never even officially opened.
Just because I'm a homeless Japanese man doesn't mean I can't read the industry section of Theater Mania.
Fair enough.
Hey, Oji-san, weren't you getting food with Maki-chan and Haresh? Where are they?
Oh yeah, I was, but I got distracted by a vision of the engineer coming back to haunt me. And I must have wandered off, I guess.
Are you telling me that you left Maki-chan alone with Haresh?
Yeah, why?
Oh God, this is terrible. Fujis, you need to find them immediately.
We do?
Duh, obviously. Haresh is the ultimate ladies' man. No woman can stand the concentrated charm exuded by him in a one-on-one situation. I know things between you four are a little weird right now, but if you don't stop her from falling in love with that Indian Adonis, you'll never have a chance to figure them out.
Oh boy, well, if you're sure about this.
Bite your tongue, Barack. Jeffrey Seller would be lucky to get his hands on such a property.
Jeffrey Seller would never stoop to producing a guaranteed flop like Trump the Musical.
A guaranteed flop? How dare you say such a thing?
I'm sorry, but it's true. How did your first Broadway run go?
We closed before starting previews and raked up a $40 million debt that I'll never be able to pay off. But that was because I was busy being a student at Rutgers.
And do you really think that during your next outing that you won't be distracted by something else? Like, what are we going to do after Japan? Are we going to get our doctorates at Oxford? Or maybe go to medical school in India?
After Japan? I don't know. I haven't given much thought to it. Maybe we'll do nothing.
Huh? We'll do nothing?
Yeah, maybe. Like, it's starting to become pretty obvious to me that when the three of us have an adventure, things go wrong. Sure, they eventually go right, but all the wrong before the right takes a toll. We can't even have Joe tell us a story without almost ending up dead at a crazed madman's personal black site.
But if we don't go on adventures, what'll we do?
You two can do whatever. But I think it's time I settle into being the greatest composer-lyricist Broadway has ever seen. Hey, don't look so sad. The three of us can still make a tier list from time to time or get coffee, but...
Attention! This is Major Watanabe Hideo of the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force. Prepare to be boarded.
Oh, fuck, it's the Japanese Navy.
You're right to say, oh, fuck. They're finally here and they're going to fuck your asses.
Are we talking literally? Because I don't think I'm emotionally ready for that.
Captain, did you call them?
Yes, I did. It was a few minutes before you busted in here. No matter how your little takeover went, this was always going to be the result.
Damn, I should have known you'd have a plan like this.
Too bad for you. Because whatever it is you gaijin are doing, it stops right here.
Donaru, Barack-kun, Josuke. AI presidents, AI presidents.
So Maki-chan, what do you say to a nice beef bowl and a bottle of ramune?
Oh, that's fine, I guess.
You don't sound that enthused. Could it be possible that you don't want the beef bowl? But how could that be?
No, the beef bowl is fine. There's just something I'm thinking about.
You know what helps when you have something on your mind? Talking to your old pal Haresh.
Thanks, but I don't want to bother you with it.
It's no bother. Lay it on me, girl. I have a feeling it has to do with the Fujis.
Oh, it does actually. How did you know?
Trust me, when you're an Uber driver, you learn how to read people.
I guess that makes sense. Well, I'm sure you know that the Fujis and I have a will they won't they thing going on.
Yes, a classic trope. I've had one with friend Donald for years, though you should know that Harish is all about the ladies. Friend Donald also has will they won't they relationships with friend George Bush, friend Todd, and of course friend Sota Coon. Friend Donald sure is popular with men.
That's the impression I get from him too. But as for my problem, I thought the Fujis really liked me, but I suggested that we get closer, if you know what I mean, back at the hotel, and they've been acting awkward about it ever since. It has me wondering if they even like me at all, or maybe they just like me as a friend. I don't know, it's really confusing.
Ah, I see. Well, Maki-chan intimacy is a wonderful thing, but it's also a big step, and with every big step comes fears. I suspect that the Fujis are just afraid that if they take this step with you that it might go wrong somehow, leading them to shut out the situation altogether.
Wow, Harish, that's really smart. You know, I've never noticed it before, but you're kind of hot, aren't you? No, more than that. You're like really hot. Hey, if the Fujis are too afraid to be with me, what if we... Well, don't make me say it, haha.
Oh dear, I knew this was going to happen. Harish, you are too sexy for your own good.
Maki-chan,
Fujis, what are you doing here?
we're, well, we wanted to, the thing from earlier, how do we say this?
Fujis, I don't understand what...
Attention! This is Major Watanabe Hideo of the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force. Prepare to be boarded.
Oh no, it's the Japanese Navy.
Fear not, Fujis, they are probably here because they want a beef bowl and a bottle of ramune.
Dang, what are we going to do?
So, Captain, what's like the tallest guy you've ever had on this ship?
Donald, can you turn off your song? I'm trying to think here.
No, I can't, Barack. This is the best part.
Hey, earlier you said you were the captain. How about you prove it and start taking this seriously?
Nah, I take it back. You can be captain. Congrats. I'm keeping the hat, though.
You can be such a pain sometimes, but I bet you didn't see this coming. As captain, I order you to turn off your song.
Whoa, no way. Hey, Captain. Can a captain order you to turn off a song?
Yes, he can. It goes back to the ancient pirate code.
Damn it. Well played, Barack.
Phew, finally some peace and quiet.
Yes, I also think the frantic screaming of the passengers is preferable to the song I birthed in an explosion of creativity, while on the way to see Jonathan Groff and Daniel Radcliffe in Merrily We Roll Along.
Huh? Joe and I were there when you saw Merrily We Roll Along on Broadway. I don't remember you writing a song.
No, this was when I saw it at New York Theater Workshop.
How'd you see it there? It sold out in like 2 seconds.
I won the lottery.
What? But we promised that if either of us won the lottery, the other would take the second ticket.
Yeah, I was lying when I said that. I had planned to take Baron with me the whole time. I wanted to instill some culture in the boy. It didn't work. He just ended up blocking everyone's view with his gangly, monster-like body.
I don't want to tell you two how to do your hijacking, but shouldn't you be addressing the Navy vessel outside?
Yeah, I agree.
So, Oda-kun, since when were you here? I thought you were off with the Fujis or something.
No, I've been here pretty much the whole time.
Does the whole time include when I fully removed my pants in order to adjust my balls?
Yes, it does.
Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't want to interrupt the show, so to speak.
So back to the Navy thing. I can see them climbing aboard right now. Don't get me wrong. I want them to drag you all off to a Japanese prison that cruelly oppresses gaijin like yourselves. But it'll be less satisfying to see that if you don't put up a fight.
Don't worry, Captain. They won't take us easy. Soda-kun just gave me an idea.
If it involves Donald Kuhn taking off his pants, I second it.
Here we are. Make sure no one leaves this ship. If anyone attempts to, I hereby give you authorization to use lethal force.
Aye, aye, Major.
Good. Now we wait for these so-called gaijin to present themselves.
We're waiting? Shouldn't we search the ship, Major?
They can hardly escape the ship without passing us. We are perfectly situated right here.
But Major...
Ensign Kimura, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Ensign Kimura Shuji.
Shuji-chan, you have such a pretty face. It would be a shame if that pretty face said something out of line and had to be smashed against the railing.
Yes, Major, it would be. I'm sorry, sir.
Good dog, Shuji-chan.
Fujis, I pray you didn't ruin your chance at true love like I ruined mine.
Just throwing this out there, but do you guys think it might be possible that the engineer survived?
Yeah, maybe. I hit him pretty hard with that metal tube back at Rutgers and he survived that.
Quit kidding yourselves. We removed a man from this corporeal realm, and we shall surely answer for that. If not in this life, then in the next.
But it's still possible, right?
If the blunt force trauma didn't do him in, the sharks will.
Yo, hey, what's up, you guys?
Not much. We're just discussing the dark secret we share.
Joe, we promised we'd never again speak about what we did after going to Hershey Park.
No, shared between them and me, not us two.
Oh, okay, fine then. Anyway, old man and Oda-sensei, come with me. Barack has a plan to get the Navy off our back.
So that was real? I assumed it was a very abstract addition to the score of Trump the Musical. Pretty disappointed that it isn't.
What we gotta do? Because I'm already pretty bored with this whole saving the world thing. And I'm sure my editors are freaking the fuck out in Tokyo since I didn't tell anyone I was coming to Okinawa.
Well, if you insist on hearing it now, this is the plan.
Now this right here is the kind of music we need. Just some Obama smooth jazz.
Barack-kun, are you sure this will work?
You have to trust me, Soda-kun. This isn't my first rodeo. Go ahead and get dressed.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Tell me, Gaijin, what possessed you to take control of my ferry? I feel you owe me that much at least.
Well, we have a friend named Kim, and it seems he's gotten himself into some hot water. If we can't meet up with our other friends in Tokyo, then take a plane to North Korea. We'll be giving him up for dead, and possibly the whole world along with him.
North Korea, you say? This doesn't happen to have anything to do with the missiles, does it?
Unfortunately, it does.
And you plan to stop them?
If all goes well, we'll stop this entire war from top to bottom. We'll set things right, even if it means giving up our lives.
Heh, you must be pulling my leg. Nice try, Gaijin, but I'm not so gullible.
Well, Barack-kun, I think this is it. How's it look?
What the fuck do you mean you're in love with Haresh?
Calm down, Fujis. It's not a big deal. You weren't even that into me, right?
No, of course we're into you. We've been in love with you for years.
Why did you not want to pound me in the bathroom then?
Because that's why. We can't fucking believe this.
Fujis, you shouldn't swear. It is not like you. Now let the five of us talk this through.
Shut the fuck up, Haresh. How dare you steal our fucking girlfriend? She's 16 and you're like 50.
I'm actually perpetually 36 because years ago I stole an ancient medallion from the Ajanta caves and have been cursed ever since.
We don't fucking care. Give us back our girlfriend, you piece of shit.
Fujis, how can you talk to Haresh like that?
Don't worry, Maki-chan. They are only working out the emotional pain from having you break up with them.
We told you to shut up, old man. No one wants to hear your psychoanalysis. Maki-chan, we love you, and we're sorry that we weren't able to show our love for you. Can you forgive us?
Fujis, I don't know. Haresh is the only one for me now.
Seriously? Well, fuck this, and fuck y'all. Suck our fat cocks. See ya, bitches.
Oh dear, the Fujis are truly suffering.
Yeah, and their confidence, there's something about it. Maybe I've been too hasty.
Sup, babe? How's it hanging, Haresh?
It is hanging uncertainly, for I fear I've hurt my friends.
Not sure what that means, so want to go watch at the windows with me? Barack's plan to get the Navy off our back is about to start, and when it inevitably fails, I need to have my best friend there for a quick escape.
Barack-san's plan? What do you mean?
I already had to explain it once, so just watch it happen. It's pretty stupid, but probably worth a laugh or two. By the way, where are the Fujis?
The Fujis, they are,
Yeah, never mind. I don't care that much. I just wanted to ask them whether a hat or binoculars is more important to being a captain. It's to settle a really important argument.
How tall of a hat are we talking about?
Break a leg, you three. You're gonna knock them dead.
Barack, Joe, did you send them out there? Is this it?
Yep. We're about to see my genius scheme save our asses. And it can't come too soon because if we don't get back underway, we'll never make it to Tokyo in time.
Donald, where is everyone else? Couldn't you find them?
Yeah, they're dealing with something. It's a long story, apparently. I didn't care to listen. I did, however, get Haresh to agree with me that hats are much cooler than binoculars.
Haresh said that?
Yep, he was totally on board with the hat.
I don't believe you. What did he say exactly?
Oh, well, I can't remember the specific wording. It was like 30 whole seconds ago.
Donald.
Fine, he said that the taller the hat, the more important it is. And a very tall hat is definitely better than binoculars. Since my hat is super tall, I just didn't bother adding the unnecessary details.
It doesn't look that tall to me.
Shut the fuck up. What are you, an expert of hat heights? Let's just agree to agree that my hat is better than your binoculars and move on. Oh, look, I think it's starting.
Here's some wisdom they won't teach you in military schools. Always have a cassetta in. It means fewer bathroom breaks, and your piss bag can be used as an improvised weapon.
Hello, Major Watanabe. How can I help you?
Who the fuck are you freaks?
Whoa, watch who you're calling a freak. I'm Ikiro Oda. I'm Joe. Biden. I'm a sailor or something.
Yes, and I'm the captain of this ferry. My name is Captain Obama. Sure, might as well go with that.
And I'm the totally alive engineer who isn't being devoured by vicious sea life. My name is Donald Drumpft.
I can't believe you didn't think of names for them.
Hey, I was under a deadline. How was I supposed to know they couldn't improvise?
Those are not very Japanese names. You three wouldn't be gaijin, would you?
Gaijin, haha, no, do we look like foreigners to you?
No, but I received a report of gaijin who were attempting to seize control of this vessel. Would you know anything about that, Captain?
Nope, I have no idea about any report.
Very interesting, because it came from this ship.
Yeah, sorry about that. That was me. I was coming up from the boiler room, where there are no bloodstains on the floor, and I saw a black guy. So naturally, I assumed the worst and sent that report out. My bad. It turns out it was just a man in Mary Poppins' chimney sweep cosplay.
Well, I'm no sailor, but that sounds right to me. I mean, I am a sailor, or whatever I said I was.
Does anyone have reception? I think we should start Googling prison sentences for maritime piracy in Japan.
You heard my very capable crew, and I find no holes in our story personally. But I'm cool answering any other questions if you got them, Major.
Captain, can you tell me what type of vessel this is?
Excuse me?
I asked if you could tell me what type of vessel this is. If you are truly the captain, you should know the answer, right?
Is it a boat?
ChatGPT says up to 10 years.
Out of curiosity, what if there's a murder committed during the hijacking?
Guys, calm down. These are our friends. They're smart, courageous, and they'd never let us down. We need to trust them.
I wouldn't be so sure, Sota-kun. I think this may be a trick question. My money is on this vessel being legally a drone.
Idiot! Don't call him Sota-kun. His lie was that his name was Obama.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, Sota-kun. I forgot your fake name. I'll make sure to remember it from here on out.
Okay, my chat GPT is saying that if the person murdered was a crew member, then it could lead to the death penalty.
Gotcha. And would the engineer be considered a crew member?
I'm leaning toward yes, but I'll ask ChatGPT just to be sure.
What if it's not even something you'd traditionally consider a vessel?
What do you mean?
Well, like in One Piece, I had the fishermen ride a lot of animals. What if this boat is actually just a huge whale?
I could see that, Aichiro-chan. It's definitely giving whale vibes.
Guys, I don't think it's a whale. I feel we should go with boat or ferry, I guess. I don't know.
Don't be so cowardly, Sota-kun. It's a whale. You know it. I know it. And the Major we have to trick into thinking we're the real crew knows it.
My vote is also for whale.
Fine. Major, I think we're gonna go with whale.
You think they'll let us all go out by scaffolds lined up next to each other? If I have to die, I don't want to do it without my friends.
That's beautiful, Donald.
I'm sure we can ask the judges for that. Shouldn't be a problem.
Major, what are your orders?
My orders, I'll tell you what they are. We are gonna immediately get the rest of the sailors, bring them over to this ship, and have them listen to this hilarious comedy act.
This what now?
You thought this was a comedy act. No, trust me. We're hijacking this whale, and our black friend came up with this plan to get us out of trouble by tricking you into thinking we're the actual crew.
These guys just can't stop. They are getting funnier and funnier, as if a black guy could ever come up with a plan.
Don't do it, Barack. We've almost gotten away with this.
Listen to Joe.
Hold me back, guys, because I want to slap that Major something fierce.
Haha, well, we're glad you liked our little routine. And we'd love to entertain the rest of your crew, but we're in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, are you sure? You can't do another bit or two for the road?
I'll bite whoever you want. Just ask.
He will too. I've seen him do it.
Yes, we're sure. Sorry, Major.
Oh well, thanks for the laughs. Our business is done. Let's get out of here.
Did that really just work?
I think so.
So how was our acting, Barack-kun?
We totally nailed it, right?
This has given me the acting bug. I need to start auditioning for adult films again.
Congrats, guys. I have to say that was some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. Not a single one of you managed to stay in character. In fact, you barely even got into character in the first place. Not only did you forget all your scripted lines, but you routinely called each other by your real names and explicitly admitted to the fact that you were pretending to be the ship's crew on multiple occasions. How we're not all on our way to death row is beyond me.
The proof is in the pudding, Barak-chan. Are we free or not?
Yeah, way to be ungrateful, Barakun. I put on real shoes for the first time in 30 years for this. The least you could do is say thanks. I even guessed correctly that this ship is actually a whale.
I'm with them, Barak-kun. You should take a long look at yourself in the mirror and think about how you treat people.
How am I in the wrong?
Seems pretty obvious to me, Barak. Whatever, though, let's get back on our way. Tokyo awaits.
Okay, well, thanks for driving us. You can be on your way now.
Oh, come on, honey. Can I stay a while? I want to save the world, too.
We're good.
Rob, please let Nana-chan stay.
I also want Nana-chan to stay. She said I could try on one of their dresses later.
Absolutely not. We already have far too big of a cast of assorted eccentric characters. I'm dreading meeting that gaggle Barack, Joe, and Donald are bringing over from Okinawa. I even think one of them is a girl. You.
Sorry, Nana-chan. I guess it's a no this time.
Don't worry, sweetie. You've got me online. Just let me know if you want to meet up in the future.
I sure will.
George, I can't believe you're a conservative.
Well, I used to be, but it's hard to stay one for long when you realize you're a 4 on the Kinsey scale.
What do we do now, Rob?
We head for the airport and hope that those morons are there too.
Unfortunately, Captain, our schedule has been completely disrupted. We should expect long overtime hours to make up for this.
I understand. It's my fault after all. I failed this ferry.
Hey, Captain, you in here?
If it isn't one of the gaijin, what do you want?
I was hoping to speak with you for a moment.
Fine. Can you leave us?
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to thank you for all you did for us. I know you don't believe our story, but we needed to get to Tokyo, and well, thanks.
Why are you thanking me? Did you forget this was a hijacking?
Yeah, kinda. My head's been all over the place. Still, we won't let you down.
I have set no expectations for you, so that's a statistical impossibility.
Sure, well, for whatever it's worth, thanks again. Bye, Captain.
I hope you were telling the truth, Gaijin, and if you were, please save Japan.
I knew those idiots wouldn't show up.
Not so fast, Rob.
Hey, it's the boys.
Guys, it's you. I've missed you so much.
We've missed you too, Todd.
Well, enough yapping. Let's get on that plane. The sooner we save the world, the sooner Oki-sensei forgives me.
Wait, where's everyone else?
Here we are, friend Rob.
I just fucking knew they'd look like some Disney Channel bullshit family.
Hey, Rob, quit your whining. This time, this one specific time, and never again, we're working together.
Against my better judgment, yes. The like 14 of us, fuck that's a big number, are all that stand between peace and chaos. So, buckle up. This is where things get crazy.
Boss, you wanted to see us?
Yes, I did.
Were you looking for the code to get free soda?
No, I wasn't. I wanted to tell you two that our preparations are complete. The missiles have been resupplied, and this time tomorrow we kill those 4 fools and take over the world.